How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Manx Hawaii, the channel. Okay, jeez. Hello, it's October 12th, 16th. Jeez. It's Toastmaster Day for me, and I have to run off to Toastmaster. Oh, the relatives are in town, like brothers and sisters. But, sometimes they would come over to the Toastmaster thing and jump on board. One time my sister-in-law, Natalie, and the other time my sister, Diane, would show up at Toastmasters, and they loved it. And the people there loved it. And it was like, now it's like a little like, I think it's because it's early in the morning and there's stuff being planned. There's so much stuff being planned that I'm just kind of getting a little... I'm a little bit more out of the picture now. Because there's it's relatives, and that whole, it's like talking. It's like, it's a competition to say stuff. So I'm just sort of doing the nodding and...
Please go.
And there's always a bantering of wits and
tunnel
so stuff, and it's kind of getting me thinking about is okay, I got into the first argument, I guess, but someone got a little bit. It says at the very end of the night. Well, one of my nieces is into screenwriting and doing this, and she's actually made professional money editing and this and that, any type of stuff. She's getting into the television and film, and she's actually in Los Angeles at some point, and she's over there on the mainland, so she would be getting jobs. Well, thank you, Ghost 2 Box, for being confused. I'm confused. Now, when she first did that, I had taken a screenwriting class at DUH, and I wrote a screenplay, so I was like, someone read this, what do you think? And I put my little amount of energy into it.
Are you sick?
Sorry, am I sick? Well, it was comedy, so it was kind of sick. So when she took the classes and was starting to do stuff, getting paid, I was like, wow, I was impressed going,
sit with me.
I wonder what you think of this. Oh, my goodness. She never read anything of mine, and I never read anything of hers and all that. But is this kind of like that sibling thing, that sibling rivalry kind of effect that's coming in? See, because I'll just get right to it. Last night, all of a sudden, they're watching this murder whodunit thing series with Martin Short and Steve Martin in it. And she's all about it, and we're watching this pretty good. And then she starts talking about I don't know why, we got into the true crime so in the afternoon yesterday, my brother and so we were watching some of that. So all of a sudden the Menendez thing came up, the Menendez Brothers. 1989, they killed their parents with shotguns, and both the brothers first-degree murder in prison. That was that. It was right around the OJ trials, right?
Please go.
Rodney King, OJ. And so...
Give it to me. Mail.
Gosh, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? And so, they have a series, I don't know, on some streaming platform, and everyone's criticizing it. It's all over the internet. So if I say something, it's going to be logged in with one of those. It's not about that series, really. But apparently the series isn't that good. And she's telling me how it's not good with the writing aspect. And I'm sitting there kind of...
Move out of my way.
Doused with the knowledge of the trial aspects. We're all talking... Because my point of view is... They shouldn't get no extra trial. They should just serve their time. They got their trial, due process. They got the sentencing. They did the crime. They're guilty. Do your time. Right? I mean, they're murderers. Oh, but I was abused. So that's going to change anything. That's part of your motive. So the series and public sentiment and the Menendez Brothers, they're so cute, they're so cute, and the system is so bad. It's like the next generation has a different view after watching the series. So I'm like, she's saying stuff, and I'm trying to say, hey, there's no excuse for taking the shotguns to the parents. There's no excuse. But so she was trying to make a point, and I was like, oh, look, in a real trial, they bought the guns beforehand, first degree, premeditated, because everyone's being sleuth, and now it's like court TV style.
Certainly.
She wouldn't have anything more. So I'm done here. So I got to that point. Now I'm just like thinking, because Michael is in film school, and I'm working on another, this is spent hours working on it. So when she left, I was like, oh, never talk to a screenwriter. I said it under my breath. Never talk to a screenwriter. It's a fool's game. Never argue with a screenwriter. It's a fool's game. And I think she overheard me. I'm not sure. Because she was kind of still steaming about it. I'm just like, I don't know. But the thing is, I'm now a screenwriter, just not professional. She did screenwriting and sitting on the script she wrote and did some writing work. So it's that competition. Who's right? Or you want to be happy? Or who's right? No, I'm just like, it's a Toastmaster on time. Forget it. They're doing stuff without me anyways. I'm like the side note guy. My mom's sitting there. They all run off and vacation now that they're here. And my mom is just sitting there by herself. I walk up, where's everybody? They're all gone. It's like that now again.
Not very.
And that's the big long vlog. Wham. Now, the news. It's a little like Trump and those guys, and they're all last minute campaigning. It's like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? It's November 9th, right? So that's, say, a week. And then it's, I guess 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks till the election, something like that, whatever. Vote early. And so, since they're all tooth and nail in it, Trump goes up and starts saying stupid stuff. Again, they one economic group try to pin them down on the tariffs. And he just uses tariffs to try to leverage foreign policy. That's his foreign policy. Tariff the hell out of them. Which just increases prices for people, because it comes in, they pay more money. People will pay more money if they buy that. And then the other thing he said, which was kind of dumb, was
Baby, worried.
Springer, Jerry Springer.
Come over here.
Jerry Springer. Oh, wait, who's the father of the baby? Oh, hey. Trump said, I'm the father. He said he's the father of IVF, in vitro fertilization, because apparently people like that. That's the only thing he's looking at. And so therefore he made it happen, and he's the one that, he's the father of in vitro fertilization. Welcome to the fatherland. Hey, he's planning to try to, and plus he's desperate, because if he gets elected, he can make a lot of his trial stuff go away. Maybe not all of it, I'm sure not all of it, but he can make things, he'll get a DA in place and then make that case go away. So, anyways, to the news. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Really? Hawaii's got news too. The Young Brothers seek rate hikes, so the shipping company, they want to ship, same thing as more. This guy got Teacher of the Year. Yay, good for you. Kapuna, or elderly people, lead the way in meth deaths in the island. So the old people are smoking meth and ODing more than the youth. I don't know what to say. Don't do drugs. I don't know. The mid something, this sports, there's some type of guy from the mainland, guy from Hawaii, it's Dylan from Mililani.
Can you see me?
It's running for a touchdown. Can I see you? I don't know. A little back in the day. Oh yeah, remember we wanted to relax just in 1971, just go bouncing off of, I don't know, blocks? Compacted garbage from Japan, each weighing like half a ton, among 30 bales of state-sponsored. It's garbage in little packed form. Okay. Finger on the pulse, perhaps?
Accident.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, how about
chair?
Slow e-bikes? Alright. For better or worse, U.S. again stands by Israel. Why is the U.S. so invested in protecting Israel? America is sometimes the only country backing some of the Israel's aggressive actions. We are on the brink of another major explosion of armed aggression in the Middle East, and Israel, with the U.S. support, is the major player. We are once again involved at all costs. Are we once again involved in all costs? I think that's a question we should be asking ourselves. I have begun by accessing some books and articles about What happened? Some books and articles about the creation of the State of Israel and America's support. You should too, Clyde Morita Kanheoi. Thanks, Clyde. There, G. Willie Williker Weepers there.
Rituals.
Why the heck are we,
Assuredly.
Assuredly? What happened? How come that... Something is wrong with this.
Rosary beads.
Yeah, rosary beads, that's what it is. So, yeah, thanks, Clyde, for your contribution. Why should the U.S. be allies with Israel? Because then the U.S. has to back them with everything they do. That Palestinian problem with the Gaza hiding amongst the civilians and the civilian casualty and their exterminations. Here's why. It's a little bit similar. I did some political science. There's a little bit similar, I think, to the Ukraine situation. Why should we care? Why should we give a rat's F about Ukraine? Let Russia have it. It costs too much money. Let them have it. And then Vlad will be happy and be our friend. Well, here's the thing. If Putin just indiscriminately takes over Ukraine, it's like what Hitler did. So watch out what Hitler did is the history lesson. Hitler takes over one of these peaceful democratic countries and then takes over another one, takes in, next thing he's taken over all of Europe. If Vladimir Putin takes over Ukraine, he's going to take over Poland. He's going to take over, and he's going to be the power. Success. He doesn't want the Western Front with NATO. He hates NATO because it's like, it prevents him from just taking all those countries. Remember those countries that broke away from the Soviet Union? He's just going to take them all back and more. That's Putin. Now, with Ukraine, that's just, let them have that. That's a goner for the rest. It's going to be domino effect. That's what they used to do with Vietnam. Now, in Israel, it's surrounded by Arab nations that are highly Muslim. And that's the only country. And if they wipe it off the map, then all that area will be for Arab unifying together what they call a caliphate. So they'll have something that's like the Ayatollah of the caliphate. It'll be like a pharaoh ruling all over Egypt, and the pharaoh being half religion, half politic, and the people will all bow down, and so and they will be on the side of Russia via Iran. So it's a takeover And then there's like that, and then Europe won't mean anything. There'll be China, Russia, and the Caiaphate. So bye into the future. Anyways,
Heart attack.
don't have a heart attack. So that's what it is, and that's how it is, and it's not just that. Plus, Israel, it's like Jerusalem. It's like Old Testament. It's like Jesus
Test.
land. Jesus land.
You're welcome.
There's that too. All right, aloha, aloha to you.
Who is she?
Aloha, aloha to you. What happened? Everything's broken now. This is broken? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Aloha, aloha to you. Gotta go now. Bye.